Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome for the first time. When we left off in the previous video in the series, Quigley was met with an unpleasant welcome in Falconreach, and that was because it was being invaded by the living dead when he arrived. He stepped in to help, the army fell back, and now he can get some beauty sleep at the inn, so we'll give him some space right now. He gets irritable when he doesn't get his sleep, and he's currently not in the mood for a hero's welcome. After the invasion was thwarted, a thought had occurred to me when I recalled the note that Quigley found in the vermin hideout. It turns out the individual that wrote it was the commander that led the attack on Falconreach. Since he was invested in the Molo mind serum that poisoned the fruit back in the forest near Oaklore, there's a strong chance that he was going to use it on the survivors to force them into slavery had he succeeded. Talk about lucky timing on Quigley's part. While we let our heroes sleep in, let's get right into the holiday spirit by reading the Frostful storybook and telling its story through the perspective of Violet, a talented young witch that loved the holidays in real life and is curious about how this world celebrates them. Just like Quigley, she ended up there by accident, except she found it by entering a wardrobe at her parents' mansion. Her starting location is not far from Frostville, the quaint but colorful village located in the Arctic. The first thing Violet does is put on a cloak hanging in the wardrobe to keep her warm and hike there unaware that she'll be in for a rude awakening. This mage is named after the eldest Baudelaire child in a series of unfortunate events. True to her namesake, she is a determined individual with a strong backbone and has a knack for operating machinery. Back in the real world, she participates in a robotics club at her high school. Though there might not be much use for that talent in the story quite yet, she'll never know. Wish her luck. Maya appears on screen and states, "Violet, it is so exciting to see you again." Again? What do you mean again? She doesn't even know you. Not yet, at least. The Legend of Frostville, written by Lore Master Maya. Holiday Special Event. As Lore Master, I have been requested by the good King Eltion to chronicle the events as they happen here in the Mockman town of Frostvale. I think that's how it's pronounced. The king believes that something special is destined to happen as the result of this snowy chain of events. You will find the events recorded in this book to be both factual and unbiased. That's reassuring. Even though this Lore Master happens to idolize this particular hero and their amazing adventures. Signed, Lore Master Maya. I think the reason she said it's exciting to see Violet again was because this book was written in the present, whereas these chapters take place in the past. And like any good book, it starts with Chapter 1. Chapter 1, A Frostvale Tale. All of the Moglins in the town of Frostvale have gone missing. Well, all except one. Lissy has come to Falconreach to ask for your help. So Violet lives in Falconreach too? I had no idea. I thought she came out of a wardrobe, but I'm making it up. It is now up to you, the greatest hero in the land that's stretching it, to save the Moglins of Frostvale. Our story opens in the frozen town of Frostvale, where Lore Master Maya and Blizzard await you. By you, Maya means Violet. The book wasn't kidding. This town is particularly empty. Warm ice elemental tracks? It looks like they were preparing for a party here. What party? It's empty. Warm and toasty, but there's no one here to toast with. You mean to get warm with, or to drink apple cider with? That's a cool animation. Unfortunately, Violet's cloak and her scepter are cosmetic items. This means that they don't have any stats, they don't level up. Don't swim in that, it's cold. Noted. So as I was saying, cosmetic weapons are essentially skins of the weapon or cloak or helm that your character has currently equipped it. So while they don't have any meaningful stats, or no stats at all, they are pretty cool to try on. How did they take all of the Moglins at once? I'm pretty sure there was an invasion. Whichever Moglin lived there did not have time to put away the fresh fish. They must have fled in some kind of hurry. Or at least tried to. You can smell someone was making hot cocoa berries juice. Does it taste like hot cocoa? This house is empty, like the others. It's too bad most of the cosmetic items on sale in DragonFable lately cost dragon coins, effectively making most of them released every so often cash grabs. It tends to get annoying because there's at least one cosmetic item that comes out every week, and almost all of them are worth dragon coins. Sometimes they're unlockable through special circumstances or by completing a certain quest, but they're exceedingly rare and hard to find. What a beautiful, what somber view. I feel kind of terrible. It looks like some sort of snowball smashed into the door. Weird, strips of cloth, like bandages. This was Papa Moglin's house. It is empty too. It looked like the Moglins all disappeared one by one. Clearly they couldn't have all been captured at once unless it was an entire army that decided to lay siege to Frostvale in a single day. In Avatar: The Last Airbender, the capture of the Southern Waterbenders was gradual. It took a series of stages to wipe them all out. All except one, that is. Years later, Qatar was born, and she was known as the last waterbender in the South Pole. But the thing is, Frostvale isn't in the South Pole, it's somewhere close to the North Pole. Thank goodness you are here. Ice Master Yeti kidnapped every Moglin in Frostvale. Everyone is fighting now to get them back. So is there a war going on? I'm lost. Ice Master Yeti is a huge and terrible snow monster. He arrived with an army of snow monsters and took all of the Moglins. So it was a huge army that took them all in one day. The Moglin behind me is Blissey, who ran all the way to Oaklore to ask for help. His son was taken prisoner by Ice Master Yeti as well. When I told King Eltion about the problem here, he personally sent letters to the greatest heroes in the land asking for help. Quigley must have missed that letter because he's still sleeping at the inn. Frostvale is empty, but now that you are here, I just know we can get everyone back. King Eltion has a kind heart, but had to reassign me to be the official lore master for this incident is very strange. I have a feeling something bigger is about to take place. Based on what happened in Falcon Ridge, I get the feeling she's not wrong. The other adventurers have all moved on to the offense. Help them battle their way through Ice Master Yeti's minions and rescue the Moglins. You have 0 Defender's Medals. This shop requires Defender's Medals which can only be earned during wars and special events. If you do not have enough medals or do not see something you want, you save them. New items are added frequently. Unfortunately, Defender's Medals are scarce. the best time to get them is when there is an ongoing war going on. But the fact that fewer of them happen lately, is a sign that the game's days are numbered. Which is why Defender's medals drop in certain quests, which can only be unlocked as you complete some in the main storyline, which can take forever. You can also get Defender's medals from an expert level challenge, but even that takes forever because in that challenge you are able to claim a Defender's medal once every 5 battles, and that can get tedious real quickly. Defender's Necklace 1. This shield-shaped necklace is a symbol of heroism and bravery. It is worn exclusively by those who protect this world. It increases your resistance to darkness damage. That's reassuring. Defender's Rings. This ring was awarded to you by the town of Falconreach for defending it against a terrible threat. It requires 10 Defender's medals, and its stats are Pierce Defense +1, Magic Defense +1, Melee Defense +1. This rare cloak smells funky. It's warm at least. Good thing Violet's not interested in it. Brrr, chilliest sight ever. Merge bits of fluff at the Defender's rare shop in the mayor's office. This is the mayor's office? I'm so confused. Galaxy Edge. I'm currently playing Super Mario Galaxy 2 on my Nintendo Switch, and that caught my attention right away. You can see stars and galaxies swirling within the infinite depths of this weapon. It's a water-based sword that offers darkness resistance and some water resistance, which would make sense. And my oh my, it reminds me of the Milky Way. I like it. Ancient Defender Edge 7. The ancient soldiers of the Void use these arms to defend the core. What core? Seriously, I'm completely lost. Shiny Gold Ask. This ask looks great with some polishing and a coat of gold. It does look polished. Unfortunately, most of these items are out of reach for Violet, so she's going to partake in a secret mission. Here goes nothing. The Cave of Galasaurus. Fire gems were hidden in this cave by Dragon Master Frostite. Collect the fire gems and return them to the Defender's shop in town for powerful fire weapons. Shouldn't it be fire weapon? Because unless it's supposed to state powerful fire weapons, then I would leave the A out. Okay, cosmetic weapon, make yourself useful. Violet has the Firefly staff equipped, but it doesn't show on screen because one neat feature if you're a Dragon Amulet user is that you can equip a weapon, but you can equip a weapon, but only for cosmetic purposes, which is what the Severus Scythe is used for. It's a bit complex to explain, but I'm supposing, depending on the item, you can also get you can also access the equipped weapon specials, even though it doesn't show on screen. Like I said, it's been years since I played DragonFable, so I'm lost. Neat. Violet also has the Forgotten Sphere. Oh, good grief. There you go. Is that an ice? Is that a tarantula made of solid ice? Did Violet close her eyes during this animation sequence? Now she's going to be walking around this cave blind. Perfect. You missed. Now Violet is level 4. Meditate. Meditate. One hit X 100% damage. Self, recover 15% of your maximum mana. Gain plus 200 crit for next turn. She's good right now. This secret mission is more tedious than I thought. And Violet's running low on health. I'm starting to think that it might not be worth it. But she has 2 health potions and 2 mana potions handy in case things go south. And she's close to level 5, so there's that too. This must be where the fire gem is kept. but it's guarded by a yeti. A very nasty yeti that hasn't showered in weeks. Dang it! Going to need a shield. Phew. Thorny shield. Why don't I see thorns? Self. Plus 150 defense for 2 turns. Retaliate for some damage when hit. That was a close call. Now Violet can equip the Hydra's Woe. This weapon requires a dragon amulet. Woe be to any Hydra that challenges the wielder of the staff. Seems like a weapon Quigley could have needed. You have fought your way into depths of a former ice dragon cave. Here you have discovered where it was keeping one of its fire gems. Fire gem. This precious gem is actually fossilized magical fire. Return these gems to the Defender shop with a few Defender's medals to exchange for a rare holiday fire weapon. Well, what does it look like? Skip, 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 skip. This must be it. Flame Guide. 5 fire gems and 5 defender's medals. Aw, come on! The staff was forged by combining defender's medals and fire gems from the cave of Glassaurus, the ice dragon. You must possess a dragon amulet to wield it. Now that's a sick fire weapon. Alright, Violet is level 5, which means she has untrained stats, so I'll be right back while I get them trained. There I go, now that I got Violet's stats trained, let's head off to battle. To battle. Ice Master Yeti's Cave. You have followed Ice Master Yeti's ice raiders to this cave high in the mountains to the east of Frostvale to rescue the missing Moglins. That was quick. How nice of him to leave a healing pad at the entrance. Unless that was left there by one of the defenders. Neat. Fireball! Awesome. One hit dash 125% fire magic damage. Deals 200% fire magic damage if target is affected by frozen. Requires a staff, wand, dagger, or scythe equipped. Seems to not like swords. Skill locked. Dang it! Great taste, less filling. That pop-up didn't show up. Look at those poor little guys. Frozen and dangling above a ceiling. That's terrible. Don't worry, little guys. Violet's coming to save you. Potion box. All potions refilled. Violet still has the same number of potions she had when she came in here. One hit kill. Awesome. $108 experience, and Violet is close to level... She's close to level 6. Slush room.
What? Intruders?
Stand aside, monster. I'm here to save the Moglins from Ice Master Yeti.
Too far, too fate. The frost Moglins are already being full to function. Think that fun.
What?
I said, think that fun.
Whatever, Mushroom. Bring it on.
That's what I said. Be mindful fun. I smell a witch in this cave.
That's what this mushroom sounds like. Now, Violet is level 6, but doesn't have anything new to equip. Did Slushroom say Sepulture? You mean the Sepulture that launched an undead invasion on Falcon Reach? He seems to be a prominent figure in this leg of the game. What is it about him that makes him so feared across the land? Gee, I wonder. But right now, Violet needs to focus on getting the Moglins to safety. She can put enemies to sleep. That's brilliant. That'll buy her plenty of time to defeat them without much of a scratch on her health. Sleep tight, Ice Elemental. Don't let the morning sun bite. There's a healing pad in here too. Why would a villain be generous enough to leave healing pads lying around? If they didn't want their evil plans to fail, they wouldn't leave healing pads around. Know what I mean? I'll put you to sleep. Sliceable. Nice name. Excuse me. What's in here? Ice Master Yeti Helm. This enchanted helm belonged to Ice Master Yeti. It can resize itself to fit upon any who wear it. Stats: melee defense +1, charisma +1. Melee defense +2, charisma +1, bonus +1. Ice Master Yeti Dragon Helmet is. Its art is the same. Gee, I had no idea it was color custom too. Who would have thought? I feel so sorry for the Moglins that have to watch Violet look around and lose their patience, asking themselves, when is she going to save them? Now would be a good time to put on something warmer. The Frosted Death Helm. This once proud helm has been frozen over with the cold chill of haunting inevitability. Now she looks like a bionicle hero. Lizzie, where did you come from? The Moglins! Chili isn't there! What are we waiting? Shh!
We've done tests. The Moglins' healing abilities do not work on the undead. They are useless to us.
Technically, this is the first time we're seeing Sepultura on screen, with the hero in the same room with him, even though he isn't physically there. The first time was after he learned that the undead invasion on Falcon Reach failed, but Quigley wasn't in the same room with him.
There will be no payment.
That wasn't part of the deal. I did the job. I got you the Moglins.
We will not pay for useless goods. I'm sure that you can find something to do with them. You look like you could use a snack.
Uh-oh. Sepultura, you double-crosser! But you did have a point. I am hungry. I've heard enough. Ice Master Yeti, return to Moglan's and I'll let you walk out of this cave. I think you mean return the Moglan's because return to specifies going back to a location. I think what Violet meant to say was, Ice Master Yeti, return the Moglan's to Frostvale and I'll let you walk out of this cave. You destroyed every one of my minions and now I don't have a single gold piece to show for my trouble. This is your last warning, Furball. Let the Moglins go. That is a fantastic idea. I'll let them go. Papa! Julie! Violet! We have to help them! Okay, Yeti, what do you want? I was cheated out of a lot of gold, Hero. I can't leave empty-handed, so... You expect Violet to give you gold instead? She has 879 gold and 100 dragon coins. Did you want her to give you all of it or part of it? That doesn't seem like a fair deal. You hand over that juicy, weapon-filled backpack of yours, and I'll let you have the Moglins. Hand over backpack, keep the backpack and just leave. I'll hand over the backpack. You leave me no choice, monster. My items are yours. Good. Now kick the backpack over here. Backpack? Did you mean to say backpack? There should have been a P instead of a B. Foolish, Shiro. Now I have you and the Moglins right where I want you. Ouch! Not so tough without your items, are you? Well, Violet still has her staff, and she's still wearing her helm and cloak from her wardrobe. Good work, Blissey. You distracted Ice Master Yeti long enough to release the Moglins. Come on, everyone. Violet needs our help now. Use all your healing magic. Perfect. No! No! What are you doing? Here, your items. Show this overgrown carpet what happens to cheaters. Note, extreme mode is blatantly impossible and exists purely for bragging rights in the forums. The forums are more agent than Madonna. That was a South Park reference. Except I'm not really gonna say the actual line on screen because DragonFable is a friendly game. Most people use social media and Discord servers now. But the forums are just around for archival purposes for the most part. Not many people use that anymore. Hence why I said it's more ancient than Madonna. Okay, Violet, this is your last shot. Show that Yeti what you're made of. Well done. Excuse me for a moment. I'm low on health, so I'll be right back in case someone pops out of nowhere to challenge me before I let you go. Sorry. Well done! You made your choice, and the destiny of the Moglins of Frostvale has been set. You made your choice, and the destiny of the Moglins of Frostvale has been set into motion. You made your choice, and the destiny of the Moglins of Frostvale has been set into motion. Should have been have. But didn't I already free them? Act 2. Now the town is looking livelier. Fizzle said, "Hi Mage, I made you some weapons to say thanks for saving me. Take as many as you like. They have the power to heal you." "Thanks, that's very generous." "A candy cane staff, and it costs 10 gold. This cane is full of yummy frostful goodness. It looks just like a candy cane, but is in fact much more deadly than it seems. It is infused with Moglin healing magic. It has a small chance to heal you for 5% life upon a successful hit. I'll take it." "Thank you." "There's the king." "Thank you, Violet. You're the whole town's hero." Warm and toasty. Can't see what that Moglin just said. "Thank you, Violet. You're the whole town's hero." Must have been the same Moglin. Gonna take off the hem to appear more presentable to the king. "Well met, Mage. It is an honor to finally meet you. I have heard many tales of your adventures." "You mean like how she got to this world from a wardrobe and hiked to this town to save it?" "I'd say that's impressive." "Today you have done the entire kingdom a great service. The bards will sing of this day." "I knew you would do the right thing. You are someone who can be counted on in the dark times that are ahead." During your encounter with Ice Master Yeti, During your encounter with Ice Master Yeti, were you able to discover who was behind this? "Yes, I overheard the name Sepulture. I believe this person was attempting to use the Moglins to make healing weapons." "Indeed." King Eltion's calm reaction reminds me of Dumbledore. "Indeed," King Eltion said calmly. "It does not seem like it worked. Sepulture broke the deal right as I arrived. Interesting. I am often amazed by the unthinkable convenient timing of events in RPGs. Lords of Shadow seems to do that more often than not." "What? Never mind that. Let us keep this just between ourselves. I will see what I can do with this Sepulture. I will send you an invitation to my castle in Sword Haven once I've returned from this journey." "Once I've returned from this journey?" Are you kidding me? "Journey? Will you be gone long?" "I shall not be gone too much longer. There is someone I must meet with. I am happy that Frostfall is on the way." "Now is a time of celebration, all in your honor. Happy Frostfall, Violet." "Happy holidays, Your Highness." "Don't swim that, it's cold." "I'm thinking about it just to forget I heard that fourth wall break. And because it's unusually warm in the basement." "Happy Frostfall, Violet. I was sure that Ice Master Yeti would eat us. Thanks to you, I can sleep in my own bed again. And not in an ice crystal where you're freezing 24/7. Juzel and Rubix are having some kind of discussion. If we're calling it Frostfall, why don't we go all the way and just call it Frostvale, or like Festival, like festival? Why do you always have to make everything so complicated? I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else gets me frustrated. just enjoy the party. When you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into honesty and promise me I'm never gonna find you fake it. No, no, no. Can't help myself. Hot cocoa berry juice is my favorite. Would you like some, Violet? Sure, I'd love some. Tastes like hot cocoa. Happy Frostfall, Violet. I got you a present, but you can't open it until the new year. No peeking. Frostfall cloak. This cloak was given to you by a Moglin and Frostfall who saved you from a terrible fate. Who saved you? It was my mistake this time. What I meant to say is, this cloak was given to you by Moglin and Frostfall who you saved from a terrible fate, not who saved you. This cloak was given to you by Moglin and Frostfall who you saved from a terrible fate. Requires dragon amulet. Much better. It's just a Snow White cloak. But thank you. I like this present. Dang it, now Violet's cloak is gone. There it is. This is my favorite time of year. Now I really have something to celebrate. Not being Yeti food. Thanks, hero. I is lowercase. The entire town is lit in Violet's honor. Violet, 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 Violet. She feels like a local celebrity. Hero, I made a celebration song. We wish you a happy Frostfall. We wish you a happy Frostfall. We wish you a happy Frostfall and a Merry New Year. Happy Frostfall, Violet. I made you a gift, but you can't open it until the new year. You can shake it if you want. That would damage the gift. A frost pony. Pawnee. This pet was given to you by Moglin and Frostfall, who you saved from a terrible fate. I did it right that time. Aw, it's adorable. It looked like it came from Equestria. Black Ice Pawnee. This pet was given to you by Moglin and Frostfall, who you saved from a terrible fate. I'll take it. Looks like you're coming home with me, little guy. Season's greetings, Violet. If you have an ice dragon head. Season's greetings, Violet. If you have an ice dragon head, I can make it into a healing weapon for you. Not likely. But the sword, the knife, and the staff are all cool. This magical staff was crafted for you by the Moglins of Frostvale. This staff was made from the head of Goliasaurus and infused with Moglin healing magic, which gives you a small chance to heal 5% of your life upon a successful hit. I think it should have been 10%. But no, Violet doesn't have an ice dragon head. Why are all the best weapons so hard to get? But Violet is grateful nonetheless. You have saved Frostfall! All the Moglins are back in town. Thanks, Violet. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be back with my papa again. You are both heroes. King Eltion is waiting for you over by the Moglin fire pit. He came to thank you personally for a job well done. Frostfair wants to thank you too, Violet. We've decided to have a celebration today. We're calling the celebration Frostfall after our town that would be empty if not for you and your friends. Talk to some of the Moglins. They might have some special presents for you. All of them want to thank you. Wow! A whole holiday in honor of your great deed. I've never met anyone with their own holiday before. Happy Frostfall, Violet! Yeah, happy Frostfall! Happy Frostfall! There's an entry for Maya to archive in her book. Though a grand fire flame would still be nice to have. She's good with the Hydra as well. Now let's move on to Chapter 2. Chapter 2. Out in the Cold. A year after the defeat of Ice Master Yeti, the town of Frostfall has come under attack by an army of frost monsters. Again? Lord Master Maya has sent a special request asking you to help defend the peaceful town from this unexplained invasion. Hi Mage, I really wanted to make you more weapons for Frostfall, but it's too dangerous with all these monsters attacking. I'm sorry. It's okay. Same dialogue as before. Welcome, Violet. I wish I could be Welcome, Violet. I wish I could be happier to see you, but as long as my family is in danger, I can't be happy. I'm so sorry. The warmth of the fire cuts through the chill of the village's fear. That's poetic. Who can blame them? This town was just attacked. Don't swim in that, it's cold. Violet, you have to stop these monsters or Frostfall will be ruined. Maybe forever. I can't believe that we're being attacked by the same monsters again this year. Would you really want a different, scarier monster? Think about it. Don't jinx it. I'm sorry, Violet. It's too dangerous to leave the village and pick cocoa berries. It's okay. I brought some from home. I'm really glad to see you again, Violet. I know that things will be alright now. Now that's a warm welcome. Maybe I can use this tree to reinforce the door to my hut, so the monsters won't... Oh, hi, Violet! Glad to see them lighten the mood. The Moglin huts won't protect them long if the monsters make it in... The Moglin's hut... I can't speak today. The Moglin's huts won't protect them long if the monsters make it into town. That means she doesn't have much time. I was writing a new song to celebrate Frostfall, but now I'm too scared to write. You could write a poem about the invasion. If those ice monsters get past you, heroes. If those ice monsters get past you, heroes, it won't be a very merry Frostfall. No kidding. Greetings, Violet. Now that the Moglins have seen you, I'm sure they will be less frightened. Thank you for helping us again. It's no problem. I just want to see what this is about this time. It's very good to see you again, Violet, especially with everything that is going on. It's the same shop as the year before. Talk. Chilly, the other frost moglins, and I were decorating town for Frostful when all of a sudden, ice monsters began attacking the town. It was scary, just like last year, but this time we were able to fight them. But we didn't even get to finish decorating for Frostfall. King Eltion has sent me here to record the celebration, and I was able to call some of the heroes for help. It's probably Ice Master Yeti again, trying to eat us or ruin our fun, but he doesn't stand a chance now that you're here, Violet. I'm not so sure, Blizzy. Ice Master Yeti hasn't been seen for more than a year. He might want revenge, but this feels different somehow. There's no way it was Ice Master Yeti. No way. That may be true, son, but the monsters, ice monsters are all coming from the directions of the Yeti's cave. That may be true, son, but the ice monsters are all coming from the direction of the Yeti's cave. Someone must have wrote that in a hurry. Then that is the only lead that we have. We have to find out why the monsters are attacking Frostfell and stop them. Violet, it's up to you and the other adventurers to protect Frostfell. You must push the monsters back to the Yeti's cave and find out what is going on here, otherwise Frostfell will be ruined. The Frost Cave. You've made your way to Dragon Master Frost Ice's frigid cave, searching for clues to why the frost monsters are attacking Frostfall. So we're back in the cave. I don't see anything different from this year. Sorry, little guy, you'll have to sit out this battle. Or this quest, for that matter, because somehow your attacks heal them. Now Violet is level 7. Perfect. No way am I using an ice spell on an ice monster. Just no. There's a fork in the road. Wow! It's so cold out here. So, where is this guy anyway? She must have made it to the exit. Hey, Dragon Master Frostscythe! Crawl out of your ice cave and face me! Yikes, I forgot how big you were. She doesn't even know him. In fact, they've never met before until now. Is she implying that she bumped into him on her way to Frostfell the year before? Interesting.
Fool! You dare come here to my own run and face me?
Well, yes. Yeah, I heard it all before, big guy. Listen, do you know anything about the frost monsters attacking Frostfell?
What makes you think that I would know anything about it?
Gee, I don't know. Dragon Master, Frostscythe, what could be the connection?
I am not responsible for your troubles, hero. I only wish I were, but I'm far busy with plans of my own.
Oh, really? Any plans that you have? Oh, really? Any plans that you have will only mean trouble for me in the future. I'd better put a stop to you now.
Glacius, I command you to be by my side. Glacius, I command you to my side.
He didn't even hesitate to fight for a second. Okay, I'm taking out the dragon first. Okay, so the dragon can't be put to sleep. That's a problem. Immobility resistance 75. Okay, wow. A critical hit. Nice. Oh, goody. So that's what the skill description meant when it stated that it will retaliate for some damage when hit. The enemy gets slightly damaged when it tries to attack. It's the little things that add up. That's a good lesson to live by. Uh-oh. The shield wore off. And that must mean Violet must take her potion. Take this, dragon! I like how Glassorius's eye is now bruised. And he fell to the floor like he had gotten hit by an anvil. That's classic. Don't try this at home. Alright, you menace, time to put you to sleep. Yes. What's going on? Frostite is stuck. His own powers failed him. I'm sick. Or not. Good thing she didn't miss. Defeated? How is this possible? You broke my new dragon amulet. Without it, Glassorius is useless to me. Wait a minute, Glassorius? I thought that Glassorius lost its head last time. It did, but what sort of dragon master only has one dragon? You mean excuse me. You mean that you've got more than one ice dragon? Should be then with an... It should have been then with an A instead of then. That's a grammatical error. Of course, I have a small army of ice dragons in training, but thanks to you, I will not be able to speak with them. Until I find out their dragon amulet, then there will be nothing that you or the other heroes can do to stop me. We'll see about that Dragon Master Frostite next time. Well, you know that Frostite isn't behind the attacks in the Moblin village, but who could it be? Better get back to defending Frostville. They might need your help. Fire Gem. Figures. better get a refill my potions. And Violet will be right back to train her new stats. And now, back inside the Yeti's cave she goes. To battle. A Frostvale tale. Mysterious waves of ice monsters are attacking the village of Frostvale. You must defeat waves of them and make your way to the source, the Yeti Cave, to save Frostvale. Note, this symbol means that a cutscene unlocks at this point in the war. "1,200 waves were defeated. To battle." Really? She could kill them in one hit. I suppose walking into this Moglin heals her. That's helpful. Okay, now it's starting to get a little trickier. There we go. That was easy. Frostfall War Battle. You've pushed the last wave of invading frost monsters back, but they just keep coming. It will be a long time before Frostvale is safe again. First cutscene, let's go. Violet, do you think that these monsters will go away in time for Frostfall? I hope so, Chili. All of us. Your dad, the other heroes, and I are trying our best to drive them back. The problem is that nobody knows why these monsters are attacking or what they want. I think that I know why. You? Tell me what you know, Chili. I think I'd better show you instead. It's in our basement. Follow me. It's in our basement. It's either in my basement or it's in our basement. That just sounds weird if you put two together. Follow Chili. Wow, nice box collection. Wow, nice box collection. Are you guys secretly Sneevales? These are all old supply crates. We store them and use them for firewood during the cold months. Cold months? There are warm months in Frostvale? So what is this thing that you wanted to show me? It's okay, you can come out. Violet will help us, I know it. If you say so then, I'll trust you, Chili. Ice Master Yeti? Yeah, how's it going, Violet? Chili? What's going on? It's okay, he's a good guy now. What? Chili, this is the creature that tried to eat you last year. He's right, Hero. I've defected. That is part of the reason that all the ice monsters are attacking town. They're looking for me. Okay, someone explain how this happened, or I'm just going to start fighting something. I wouldn't recommend it. It's easy. When he had me and the other Moglins captive last year, we talked a lot. At first, he wouldn't listen to me, but this kid just wouldn't shut up about how his papa was going to save him. I would have bet my life that he was wrong. Then you and Blizzy did show up. I was shocked. I've never seen that kind of thing before. I mean, you gave me all your items just for the chance to save the Moglins. That took guts. And something else. It took heart. I joined Sepulture because I was scared of him, and my army joined me because I scared them. But when I saw how much Blizzy cared for the kid, and when I saw your selflessness, I don't know how to say it, it changed something in me. It got me thinking about some things. Chili was right, and even though I took him and held him captive, so when I told Sepulture that I was done, and the new guy took over my cape, I didn't know where else to turn. When he showed up and asked for a place to hide, I couldn't say no, Violet. It wouldn't have been in the Frostful spirit. I knew that there was good in him. Sepulture didn't drive it from it. Sepulture hadn't driven from... I can't talk. Sepulture hadn't driven from... I knew there was good in him. Sepulture hadn't driven it from him fully, so I gave him a warm place to hide. Seems pretty cool to me. Does Blizzy know about this? No, you can't tell Papa. He wouldn't understand. He's still mad at Ice Master Yeti. I'm sorry, Chili. Ice Master Yeti may have changed, or may not, but everyone in the village will have something to say about it. Violet is right. Violet is right. I want to tell all of Frostbale. I don't want them to be scared of me. Well, okay, I'll go get everyone. And so, Chili calls the town together for a town meeting. Ice Master Yeti crawled from the tiny door and the entire village began to panic. Papa Moglin and Violet were able to quickly calm them all down, and the village listened as Ice Master Yeti told his tale. But the rest of the Moglins of Frostville were not as quick to forgive as Chili seemed to be. Chili, this monster cannot stay in the village. But Papa! No, he captured the entire village. He's too dangerous to stay here. The village agrees. He's right, my boy. The Frost Moglins have spoken. Ice Master Yeti, you ought to leave here at once. No, you can't leave him out in the cold with all those monsters after him. It's all right, Chili. It's all right, Chili. Thanks for trying. I'll always be grateful for the kindness that you've shown me. It's supposed to be Grateful. The heroes have cleared enough space for me to hide it. The heroes have cleared enough space for me to hide in on my own anyway. It's safer for you that way. No! Poor little guy. Hey, don't cry, kid. I'm tough. I'll be okay. Maybe we'll run into each other again once Violet has made Frostville safe again. I can't believe that I'm saying this, but be careful out there, Ice Master. Thanks, Hero. I'm counting on you to keep Chili safe. Don't let me down. I will. One last thing. Can you give us any clue who is behind these attacks? Last year, he found out that Moglin's healing magic wouldn't work for his undead army, but the healing weapons do work for you heroes. It caused him a lot of trouble. He wants to destroy Frostville and end the Moglin's healing magic. That's why he's having the village attacked. That explains a lot. But we still don't know who's leading the Frost Monster forces. Oh, didn't I mention that already? The forces of the Frost Monster are being led by Zan. To be continued. Chili's secret. Thus ends this part of the Legend of Frostvale. The next portion unlocks at the next marker on the map. Which brings us to cutscene 2. So Zan, the insane pyromancer's behind all this? Is he dangerous? Yes, he's very dangerous and unpredictably crazy. That might explain why a fire mage is controlling an army of frost monsters. How did Violet know about Zan already? He can't stand the cold, which is good news for us. If we defeat his army, then we shouldn't have to bother with him. He'll just get tired of the cold and go back to playing with fire on his own. So you don't plan on fighting him? That's good. If he's as dangerous as you say, you might get hurt. I'm afraid that things aren't that simple, my friend. Who said that? Show yourself. Fear not, winter revelers, for we have come to help you save Frostfall. Behold, I am the ghost of Frostfall Future. Interesting. I also have with me the ghost of Frostfall Present. Season's greetings, Violet. And the ghost of Frostfall Past. Merry Frostfall. We've come to warn you, Violet, of the danger that you currently face. Frostfall Future resembles the basic mage character the player has from Adventure Quest. Frostfall Present resembles the generic mage character from DragonFable. Unless something is done, Frostfall will be ruined, and the world of lore will meet its end, frozen in an eternal blanket of ice. Frostfall Past is ironically a robot. I don't know why. Past, we can hear you just fine. You don't need to be that loud. I can't help it. I am more than 5,000 years old. The volume knob on the PA system is broken. Okay, just whisper or something. I am whispering. Back to the task at hand. Present is quite right. Zan is a larger threat than you imagine right now, Violet. Ever since he unlocked his frost powers, Ever since he unlocked his frost powers, he's been calling himself Santa Claus, and his icy powers will only grow. If his powers keep growing, by this time next year, Lore will be a dead world completely encased in ice. So this planet is called Lore instead of Earth. It is an alternate dimension. We have come to awaken what little Frostfall spirit there is within him. It's kind of what we do. We're very good at what we do, but should we fail, the burden of stopping Santa Claus falls on you, hero. If it comes to down to battle, you will only be able to stop him if it comes down to battle, there shouldn't be another 2 in there. It should have been, if it comes down to battle, you will only be able to stop him if you get... That's another grammatical error. Ha ha! What the? That guy just took our present! Hey, stop that! And that takes care of that. Those spirits won't be haunting anyone anytime soon. Leave it to a paladin to leave us to our own devices. Onyx, you just... No need to thank me, friend. That's what paladins do. You're on your own, kid. You always have been. Did Onyx just exorcise the ghost of Frostfall past, present, and future? Not in that order, but yes. I can't believe that just happened. Well, I guess that means it's up to me to stop Santa Claus. These new ice powers of his might be something to worry about after all. We 3 spirits. With the 3 spirits of Frostfall past, present, and future vanquished by Onyx, the fate of Frostfall is left to you. Past should have been uppercased. There should have been a comma right there, and a comma right there too. Now Violet is on a quest to defeat Santa Claus. Let's do this thing. Level 8. can't really equip anything, unfortunately. Not until level 10. But that's a long ways away. Now that ice elemental is a glass of water. Perfect. Finish him off. Wonderful. Dang it, it didn't take him out. You're letting this power go to your head, Violet. Make sure you stop by a healing pad before you proceed further.
Proof again? Through again?
Yes, me again. Let me pass. I'm going to stop Santa Claus no matter what.
With this 5 hours, through fever, be fable, through fought at the boss by your bells.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I won't be able to stop him, but I have to try.
Try for you want zero, through fast of the fast be fast.
What?
I said, through that fast be fast.
Heh, I know. I just wanted to make you say it again. Never knew that Violet had a sense of humor. Oh, you. What did you do that for, Violet? Oh, clever. But don't rely on it. Great taste, less filling. its life cycle revived. But it's not that strong. There you go, Violet. Turned him back into a glass of water. And a giant one at that. This color customized for him requires a dragon amulet. It was once Ice Master Yeti's before Santa Claus drove him from this cave. It magically fits any who wear it. Just in case Violet reaches level 15 at any point in time, she'll need this. Oh, the weather outside's delightful, but my fiery wrath is frightful. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Zan? Violet, good to see you. And I'm called Santa Claus now, at least for the holidays. Ho ho ho! Ice Master Yeti is going to be angry when he sees how you've redecorated his place. Ha! You think that wannabe Moglin scares me now that he's gone soft? If he ever comes out of hiding, my Frost army will take care of him. How does a pyromancer gain control of an army of frost monsters anyway? Funny story, a short time ago I accidentally fell into a pool of lava. Accidentally fell? Do you want to hear the story or not? Fine, go ahead. As I was saying, I accidentally fell into some lava. The underground magma currents carried me for a long time. Mamga? It should be magma. But anyway, go on. It's not like the lava could hurt a guy whose face is on fire. Eventually, the magma brought me to a frozen cave near here. That's where I found this. The Eggnog Omicon. In its pages are all the secrets of the greatest cryomancers in history. A mystical tomb made entirely of ice. Better not bring it to a beach. But I thought that fire magic was your life. That you hated cold with a passion. I'm trying something different. Stop interrupting. Once the poacher found out where I was, he gave me orders to destroy the frost moglins once and for all. Listen to me, Zan. I was visited by the ghosts of frostful past, present, and future. I saw what happens to lore if you don't change your ways. Does the planet turn into a giant dead ice ball? Actually, yeah, it does. Great! That was my plan all along. I can't wait for a little peace and quiet. Wiping up those insanely cheerful frost moglins is just the beginning. I'm going to burn the village to the ground. Then, when they have no homes to hide them, I'm going to freeze them into extinction. That's where I come in. I won't let you or your new minions hurt a single hair on those moglins' heads. Ha! You think you can stop me with my mastery of fire and ice magic? A simple mage could never stand alone against me. Violet doesn't have to stand against you alone. Ice Master Yeti, you came for me! Sorry, hero. I couldn't take the chance of letting you mess this up. I told Chili that I wouldn't let anything happen to him, and that is a promise I plan on keeping. I was really hoping you'd bring Warlick along with you, so I could kill you both at the same time, but this is a close second. Ha ha ha! Who's Warlick? I'm doing this for Chili, but even if I never met him, I'd squish you just for moving my stuff around like this. Ready, hero? As ready as I'll ever be. Let's do it. There should have been an apostrophe in let's do it. Let's see here. He's vulnerable to water, ice, and fire. Oh, what a game changer. Then I can equip this candy cane and put him on ice. It's a way to give him a taste of his own medicine. I didn't notice this before, but there's this button now where certain guests can skip a turn. But I never do that. Because then it would put the party at a disadvantage. Is Violet fighting Santa Claus with her eyes closed? It's amazing that even with her eyes shut, her aim is still accurate. Blind. One hit X 50% damage. Target. On hit, negative 50 bonus for 4 turns. Okay, I'll do it. Ice Master Yeti, take your potion. He's going to freeze you to a crisp. It's amazing that Ice Master Yeti's skills don't require any mana. You're going to lose consciousness. Take another potion. Good thing he did, otherwise he would have been knocked out. Take this, Pyromancer. That was just lucky. Oh no, Violet's in trouble herself. But so is Santa Claus. Time for you to go to sleep. Or not. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. Then she had third-degree burns all over her body. I can't sing that. I don't know I forgot the pacing. Phew, that's a relief.
No! My own fire spells melted the Ignognobicon. Wow, I feel kind of dumb now.
With that book gone, you should have lost control over your Frost Army. Now, Ice Master Yeti and I are taking you back to King Eltion to answer for your crimes. I don't think so, Violet. We won't be taking Zan anywhere.
You're letting me go?
Not exactly. Your fire spells also weaken my cave.
Ah!
Thud. There, Chili is safe. It was fun fighting next to you like a hero instead of against you. We should do it again sometime. Violet, would you do me a favor? Let Chili know that I kept my promise to him. I will, Ice Master Yeti. You helped save Frostfall and the world. You didn't fight like a hero. You are a hero. I will send word to Frostfall of Zan's defeat. Chili was right to trust you. I'm sorry that I didn't. You really came through today. Thank you. Return to the Yeti Cave. With a little help from Ice Master Yeti, you were able to defeat the newly empowered Santa Claus and save Frostfall. You've sent word to Frostvale of your victory, and they eagerly await the return of their hero, you. Act 4. Now there's cheerful holiday music. Violet, I made more weapons for the heroes of Frostvale. Take as many as you like. You can't open them yet, but they will hear you. Frostvale Firm 1. This weapon was made and enchanted by the Mocklins of Frostvale. It was a thank you gift for saving the Frost Mocklins from Santa Claus. They took a pine tree, put ornaments on it, and enchanted it. I love it! This will be handy for when Violet reaches level 12. Thank you again, Violet. You've saved the village, and now we have more... Thank you again, Violet. You've saved the village, and now we have more than ever to celebrate. Happy Frostfall! Warm and toasty. We were just in time. And so, it is with great pride that I hereby declare Ice Master Yeti an honorary Frost Mocklin and High Protector of Frostvale. That is, if you want the title, if you can forgive our hasty judgment of you. Of course you will, won't you, Ice Master? If you're one of us, you'll never have to stay out in the cold ever again. Chili, you always believed in me, even when you had every reason to doubt me. I'm really glad that the other Frost Mocklins believe in me now, too, and I'm happy to accept this honor. But, as long as you live here, then Frostvale is my home. A Yeti always defends his home and his friends, no matter what. Yeah, this is my favorite Frostvale ever! Isn't this the second Frostvale ever? Don't ruin the moment. 3 cheers for Ice Master Yeti, defender of Frostvale. Hooray! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Happy Frostfall, Violet! If you see Ice Master Yeti before I do, tell him thanks too. We owe both of you our lives. Am I the only Mocklin who notices that we were inches from disaster at exactly the same time last year too? Isn't that a little weird? You're thinking about things too much. Just enjoy the party. You're thinking about things too much. Just enjoy the party. Want some more cocoa berry juice? This is the only place and the only time of year that cocoa berries grow, Violet. Enjoy it while you can. I will. Happy Frostfall, Violet. I got you a present, but you can't open it until the new year. No peeking. A Frostfall top hat. This item requires a dragon amulet. You got this hat from a gift. This item requires a dragon amulet. You got this hat from a gift box given You got this hat from a gift box given to you by the Moglins of Frostville. Once equipped, click on the hat for a wintry surprise. Well, what's the surprise? Dang it, the music stopped. Now it's back. Violet, you've done it again. I've written letters to my whole family telling them about your heroic deeds. You're a legend. The magic Moglin lights were put all over town to celebrate. Now Ice Master Yeti's a celebrity. Cool. This time I'm playing the Frostville theme. If you can't hear it, go to the options and turn your music on. You can find it under the sound options. Or click on this note. Thanks for saving us, Violet. I promise to make this year... Thanks for saving us, Violet. I promise to make this next year my best year ever. Season's greetings, Violet. If you have an ice dragon head and a dragon head weapon, then I can upgrade it for you. That's very kind of you, but I don't have an ice dragon head. I can't believe it! You saved Frostville again! Thank you! Thanks, Violet. We got your message, and the Frost Moglin started the celebration right away. I've never seen them so happy. I knew that you and Ice Master Yeti wouldn't let us down. You're both heroes. Once the town heard how Ice Master Yeti showed up to help you stop Santa Claus, even after being kicked out of the village, it made everyone think twice about him. I have to admit that I was wrong. He's a true friend to Chili, and now he's one of the saviors of Frostville. Speaking of Ice Master Yeti, we're going to be late. Oh, Violet, you, Blissey, and Chili have to hurry. There is something that you should see over at the Frostville fire, to the left. To Blissey and Chili. There should have been a comma after you, another one after Blissey. There should have been a comma after you, and another after Blissey. Comma saves lives. Comma saves lives. Happy Frostville! Happy Frostville, Violet! Happy Frostville! Let's go, let's go! One of the let's goes doesn't have an apostrophe. And there's Ice Master Yeti being greeted by the Moglins that casted him out previously. Wonder where he's gonna live, though. Is he gonna live back in his cave, or will he have a cabin of his own? But that's not important. Everyone's happy. And we're all in a jolly mood. I suppose there's time to get Violet's stats trained, and then I'll check up on Quigley. But first, mandatory daily quest for Dragon Coins. Should have had a fire weapon handy. do this. Five turns of cooldown remaining. If Violet gets defeated, she won't be able to get her dragon coins. She's definitely gonna need a potion. The shield worn off? And she's taking her potion. She's safe from harm for the time being. That was deep. So Violet will earn her 3 dragon coins as soon as I hit the close button, but let's go check on Quigley, because I think he got his sleep. He got his beauty sleep. Wake up, lazy bones! It's time to save the world! Come on, I made you a hero's breakfast. Did she make pancakes? Ugh. Fresh bread. Serenity hands you some freshly baked bread. A secret recipe she tells you that will enhance your endurance when eaten in battle. With a smile, you tuck it away in your pack. This item is in your temporary inventory. Wished it was in Quigley's permanent inventory. Here it is. Serene bread, a large portion of yummy bread, which when eaten will calm your mind and temporarily increase your endurance. I hope it's a baguette. Hiya, you want to look for the Black Dragon Box? You should ask Robina the Hood. She knows everything about hunting Sneevils. Let's go find her. That away's blocked. Sorry, but the road east is closed at the moment. Welcome to Falconreach, or see you next time. I just want my shift to be over. Amen to that. Hi, how are you? Oh, just fine now that my shift is almost over. What a day. How so? Just a long day of dealing with merchants and traders on their way in and out of town. They can be a rowdy bunch. This one merchant failed. He gets on my nerves with that little dance he keeps doing. Ha ha ha. Nice guy and all, but oh my gosh, just let me work here, you know? I know that feeling. Fishing? Know any good fishing spots? Well, you can fish right here in Falconreach, actually. If you head up towards the Guardian Tower, there is a road that connects to the bay. Good to hear. I've heard that the fishing is good in Amityville as well, which is to the south. Travel. Know any interesting places to travel to? Try going north toward Vegetable Crossing. The people there are kind, and there is usually some employment opportunities. Further north, you will find Archmage Warlick, Limecrest, and other towns. Alternatively, you could head east and visit Moonbridge and the Sandsea, to name a few. But beware of Doomwood Forest. It is an extremely dangerous place. Wow! This town is connected to a lot of places. You know what they say, all roads lead to Falconreach. That's the official name of this track. And it used to call me Hail Warrior! Guardian Jafar. How did he end up here? Last time I checked, he was in Aladdin trapped him in a black genie's lamp, and the genie flicked him to the Cave of Wonders. Must be undercover. Never seen that blockade before. This tree fell over in a recent storm. It's my job to clean it up, but it's hard work. Or you're just lazy. That sucks. This is too easy. My box! My box! My box! Give me back my box! Sorry, these boxes are now rightful property of Robina the Hood and her band of merry women. When I get down from here, ow, bring me some more boxes, right? Hey, all of those are my boxes. There's the Black Dragon Box. Talk. Robina the Hood at your service. Steal from the rich, give to the cute little cuddly wuddly forest creatures. Well, that explains why I get a few gold pieces each time I defeat a monster. Talk. You have questions? Sure. What would you like to know? Who are you? Robina the Hood at your service. Steal from the rich, give to the cute little cuddly wuddly forest creatures. Oh, have you heard the legends? Robina the Hood and her band of married women? Oh, they are married, not married. Actually, they're all single, cute, and very well drawn. Let's see, we have little Joan. She's actually not that little, and no one can beat her with a quarter staff, or a nickel, dime, or penny staff. Freya Tuck, originally a Freyr, she unlocked her hidden frying pan skills at level 25 and never went back. Pretty sure she's Rapunzel that took on another alias. Butler Marion, the only boy in the group. He is pretty much just there for eye candy and doing the laundry. Maybe one day we can go to the secret camp. Until then, there is a lot of work to be done here. Spoiler alert, we never did get to go. Dracaf? Oh my, yes, I know who that is. The fact she said who that is instead of who he is says a lot about how she perceives him. Dracaf is the former prince of these lands. His father and his family were tyrants who ruled cruel and unjustly. Eventually, the people rebelled, led by Eltion and his friends, Valen and Linaria. Linaria, the old tyrant, was deposed. Following their successes, they were treated as heroes. Eltion became the new king, forming the kingdom of Greengard. Dracaf was just a boy at the time and was exiled with his remaining family, but now, as the only son of the old tyrant, he's returned as the leader of the Dark Wolf bandits. Dun dun dun! Dracaf is bent on revenge and will stop at nothing until he reclaims the throne which he believes is rightfully his. Sneevils, they are evil little goblins with a serious box-collecting obsession. Boxes rule! And so does evil. Actually, now that I think of it, they like all containers. Their society seems to be based on collecting containers.
You stinky humans have no idea what boxes are good for.
A cat can understand that, and even it's not that greedy. There was a serious box shortage due to the Sneeville's thievery. The locals are paying good gold for any boxes. There's even a Sneeville tree box fort out to the east. If you decide to explore it, have fun, and remember, you owe me a favor for telling you about it. How would you like me to repay you? I'll find out another day. The Quad Force is a legendary object that, when assembled, will open a doorway to the realm of the mighty gun Nana. Its pieces are said to have been scattered in this forest, but they're also said to only appear to those who are worthy, like someone who's reclaimed the Black Dragon Box, perhaps? I didn't get it yet. Actually, speaking of, can I have it? Hello there. Want to help me make the forest a better place? Hello there. Want to help me make the forest a better place for everyone? The Black Dragon Box. Oh, this black box is yours, you say?
No! My precious!
Sneevils really do like their boxes.
Mine! It is mine! I stole it fair and square!
I'll make you a deal. If you help me make the forest a better place, I will let you have the box. Agreed?
Say no! Say no! Say no!
Okay, I'll do it. Golden opportunity. A golden opportunity. time to steal from the rich, specifically Richard the Vile, an officer of Dracaf's Darkwolf bandits. Recently, they robbed one of King Altion's caravans and got away with a lot of gold. A reliable source informed me that the gold was to be a birthday gift for one of the king's 3 daughters. I'm sure they won't miss it either way. I would love to join you on your adventures. Let's get that gold back together. Oh, quickly, you need your helm first. Let's see what you can do. Nice aim. Who knows, you might give Merida a run for her money. Hey! You beat up my friend, now I'm gonna beat you up. Not if I beat you up first. Perfect, we're off to a good start. A golden opportunity. Rowena has agreed to give you the Black Dragon Box in exchange for a few favors, the first of which is recovering a chest of gold stolen by the Darkwolf bandits. We're getting close to that gold. Works every time. This must be their camp. Oh, I didn't get a chance to see what that skill from Rowena does. Piercing arrow, 1 hit X 25% damage, target on hit. Negative 75% block, parry, dodge for 3 turns. This attack has plus 200 crit. Pretty low damage for a critical hit. Inches away from level 10. Let's keep this up. Yes! Level 10, 2 digits, woohoo! Which means Quigley can now equip Cherishing Sword 2. Cherishing Sword the second. I should call every weapon that. This must be the King's Gold. And that's Richard the Vile. Sucks to be you, Richard. Robina, you get that bandit. Well, that takes care of that. Gee, more camp. You have fought your way through the Dark Wolf bandits to their forest hideout and recovered the stolen chest for Robina. What could she want with all this gold? Unsent note from Drakaf. It reads, the note reads, shipments of smaller limestone have been stopped by the usurper's dogs. We'll send my men to investigate after I get the Black Dragon Box from that peasant, Drakaf. Kind of lucky that he didn't put two and two together yet. There we go. Give till it hurts. Give till it hurts. You did great taking that chest of gold from the bandits. Now we're going to give it all away. Go knock out some random forest creatures and put that gold on them. What? You didn't think I was serious? What? You didn't think I was serious? Where did you think all those monsters got gold from in the first place? Maybe they had good bank accounts. Secret healing area. Nah, if a bush is sparkling, it's not that secret. I won't earn any gold, but the basilisk will. Now why would a regular attack do more damage than a critical hit? I have questions. Sort of weird that this music would play on a regular level because when I first heard it, it was playing at a wedding. Don't ask me what wedding, but it was a bittersweet one. Well, that's all the basilisks in here. Now they're sleeping with that gold. Not gonna lie, it's still good music. What an oddly serene view of the forest. Don't you think, Robina? Not that I have feelings for you. We're just friends. Friends doing each other a favor because we both want something. Yes, it sure is a nice view. The way down is blocked by that bush. Don't think there'll be monsters down there. Unless Robina is certain of it. She's watching Quigley like a hawk. Or maybe that's just to make sure he doesn't double-cross her. But Quigley's a good guy. He won't betray anyone that he considers a good friend. And in the short time that he had known Robina, he considered her someone to be pretty loyal. Give till it hurts. A few bites and scratches later, you have placed all of the stolen gold onto the forest monsters. A few bites and scratches later, you have placed all of the stolen gold onto the forest monsters. Now that you have accomplished your backwards task, go see Robina for the Black Dragon Box. Basilisk Skin Belt. Fashioned from the shed skin of a basilisk, ethically sourced, this belt offers slight protection from immobility effects, like stuns. Every 5 endurance stat also increases immobility resistance by 1. That's handy. Endurance plus 5, bonus plus 2, immobility resistance plus 10. Gonna need that. The black box. Alright, a deal's a deal. Yay! Wow, Quigley, you did such a great job. You have held up your end of the deal, so you may have the box. I can have it? Just like that? Yep, just like that. What did you expect? I don't know. For something so valuable, I was expecting a tougher fight. I was expecting some boss to pop up and... Not so fast, peasant! Ah, that's more like it. Your cat! You just had to jinx it, didn't you, Quigley? Ah, Robina, thank you for keeping the Black Dragon Box safe for me. I see you've met my new friend. That's wonderful. Now I can kill you both at the same time. Your cat, didn't you learn anything from last time? Yes, I learned that you are a fool for letting me live. This time I'm prepared for you, both of you. Now, I will have the Black Dragon Box. That creature looks dangerous. We should take it down first, save your cat for after. Good idea. I like how it refers to Robina as a noble thief. It shows that she's a thief, but she does something right. Wait, did Robina just say something? I must have blinked and missed it. My precise arrow will critically hit, dealing damage even though they're defended. Now, let's finish off Kraken. How did she know that beast's name? The cat must have deeper connections than he is letting on. Here's perfect! If Border did give Quigley a concussion, he's gonna be a while before he can attack. I don't remember that boss being that tough. What's going on? The Shellac is stuck. No, I didn't need that monster's help anyway. I'll take care of you myself. Great work, Quigley. Now we can do it to the path. But first I need to heal my post. But first I need to heal. Oh, good. Battle on! Might need a potion for that. Royal Bane. 4 to 6 damage, 2 turns left. Okay, maybe that's not so bad. Now it's up to you, Robina. Yay! We did it! Cue the We Did It song from Dora the Explorer. No! Impossible! Do you say that every time you lose? Gloat all you want, you fool. But now that I'm kneeling down, I can open the box. Victory is mine! No! How could we have fallen for such a devious trick? At last, my... What? Empty? But how?
Yes, empty. Give me back my beautiful empty box. Already dumped out, useless thing in box.
What? Where did you dump it?
Sneeville dumpster, of course.
Oh boy. After opening the box and discovering that it was empty, the Sneeville confessed to dumping the contents of the box at the Sneeville dump site. Maybe Twilly knows where that is. Jewel of the Tyrant's Legacy. It's a necklace. A small purple gemstone attached to a silver chain. Dracath dropped this necklace when he made his escape. The enchantment on it makes your healing a little more effective. Health resistance improves healing, plus health resistance weakens it. Weird. There's other quests. Not gonna focus on that right now. The next step. Thanks for your help getting rid of Dracath. Unfortunately, he ran away while you were busy with that dramatic cutscene. If you're looking for what was inside that box, you'll probably have to go to the Sneeville dump site. Full of junk and not box junk, all things not boxes goes there. Full of junk and not box junk, all things not boxes goes there. If you head back to Falconridge, there's a little red Moglin who might be able to help you find it. That's right, his name is Twilly. Oh, you're the no Twilly? Perfect! He's quite helpful, isn't he?
Does Twilly have boxes?
Just be careful. Dracath isn't one to let a grudge go. Who knows what depths he might go to get his revenge now? Even Sneevilles hate Dracath. Then why didn't you jump in to help? Oh, that's because you're hanging upside down above the waterfall. Oops. Who knows what depths he might go? Tutu. Should have been 1-2. This update was only recently. Did it not occur to them to proofread that dialogue? Other quests. Now that you have your Black Dragon Box, I could use some help with some other quests here in the forest, if you have some time. Actually, I don't right now. So I'm gonna find some nice patch of grass to lay on and get some sleep. This part of the forest looks good. The root of all Sneeville. Find the lair of the box-stealing thieves and recover the lost treasure. Or maybe not. The problem is, if you're battling level 1 enemies now that you're level 10, they may be defeated easily, but the reward wouldn't be as great. Just something to think about. I guess that rules out sleeping in the forest. You have made your way through the Sneeville forest, defeating the thieving box snatchers at every turn, and you didn't even get poison ivy. That's because there weren't any there. Fragile. Must be Italian. How do people on lore know what Italy is? Do they cross over between dimensions from time to time? Oh, Quigley needs to earn his keep too. Meadow Elemental. Ready to take it down together, Robina? I certainly am. I'm ready for anything. Prepare yourself for defeat. Except the Meadow Elemental won't face defeat immediately. It'll be a gradual process. Or maybe not. Good thing Surging Swords the second came in handy. That was metal. Got the 3 dragon coins and Quigley's back in the forest. I just realized that after Violet got her dragon coins, she was transported back to Frostfall. Found item, you have found Quad Force. When this fell over, did anyone hear it? This is a reference to the age-old trick question. If a tree fell and nobody heard it, will it make a sound? I always answer yes, because everything makes a sound. Behind this waterfall, you have found the entrance to a dungeon, but there is some sort of protective... Nah, I'm not gonna enter it tonight. I'm just going to sleep next to Robina, if you don't mind. The sound of the waterfall will be soothing to Quigley's ears. Well, you guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.